somebody like Conor, they can tell me, they want to tell me about, he had a handful of amateur fights and whatnot. If he'd won anything in the amateurs, we'd know about it. He didn't win anything in the amateurs, And honestly, what he fought at, the level he fought at as an amateur, is probably what you fight at maybe the first year you're boxing. I've learned a lot since my first year boxing. It's like night and day, and then night and day again. If you really compare what I learned in my first year boxing compared to what I know now, so it's really almost a ridiculous comparison. But I think, more than anything, as long as the fighters know it's a ridiculous comparison, because fans are going to be dumb anyway. You know what I mean? Even people close to home are asking me, well, do you really want to do the Conor McGregor thing? So like I said, I get a kick out of it, really. The fact that anybody would think it's a risk to fight Conor McGregor in a boxing ring, I get a good laugh out of it. But ultimately, I think the fighters understand, and because the fighters understand, I don't ever see Conor McGregor boxing in my life. The only way he'll take a risk in boxing is if it's $100 million risk, where then you take a beating because it's worth the money you're doing, because it's going to totally destroy his image. No matter who he boxes, it's going to ruin his image. That's the thing you got to risk about Conor McGregor. He's got this amazing image, and people actually think that he's this amazing fighter, even if he transitions over to another combat sport. So that image, you don't want to wreck it. If you're Conor McGregor, if you're Dana White, who's running Conor McGregor's career, you don't want to wreck that image, because that image can never be rebuilt if he gets embarrassed, And I think Conor's no dummy. I think that Conor knows he can't be striking the way he has in the cage, in the ring. You can't be jumping in with those left hands the way you want to. There's no Superman. No Superman punches are going to land in boxing. As a matter of fact, you try a Superman punch on boxing, not only are you going to miss it, but you're going to get countered. You're going to get countered heavily. It'll probably be the last Superman punch you throw in the boxing if you throw it like that. So there's probably different things you need to you probably have to understand. I'm sure Conor understands them. I don't know if Conor knows how to adapt though. Because I've seen the sparring video and as much as they tried to cut it in Conor's favor, I did notice Conor, even in the sparring video, moving in directions he shouldn't have been moving, and just, putting himself in positions that could be dangerous where he didn't even know he was going. He was, in his mind, he's just moving around the ring, yet he doesn't, there's no particular reason what he's doing or why he's doing it yet. Yet if he's in with a capable fighter, that person's probably going to put him in a position to put him in danger. And for me, in all honesty, Chris Van Heerden was going easy on him to begin with, So I think if you put him in boxing, you probably have to treat him as a prospect, just like any other prospect. You take these 20-year-old prospects that come turn pro in boxing, and you kind of put them through the phases. You put them against the regular opponents, little cab drivers, and you put them against guys that are a little bit better. You have to start Conor from the beginning. There's no other way to put it. You can't put him in with contenders. You can't put him in with ex-champions. Some journeyman would even beat him at this point. You probably got to put him with guys who have no intention of winning it first, and then try to see where he stands, and then go from there. If Conor McGregor boxes with the intention of winning a fight, he probably can't fight anybody that knows how to box.
С тех пор, как завязалась перепалка между Конором Макгрегором и Флойдом Мейвезером, целый ряд боксеров начал бросать вызов Макгрегору по правилам бокса. К новой моде присоединился и один из главных бунтарей мирового бокса Рикардо Майорга. Когда он выйдет со мной на ринг, он узнает, что я мужчина, а он женщина. Макгрегор раскрыт, когда он дерется. Я ему так дам по челюсти, что она у него в трусы упадет. Я быстро уничтожу этого клоуна.